are actually on the team, so they're not teamless. And this guy here at the bottom left, he is the red Protoss from a team of Root Gaming. Give it up for KingCobra. And spawning here at the top right, he's our blue Protoss, playing for Team Big, or Berlin International Gaming. It is ShoWTimE. Yeah, so basically, kind of a tall order for KingCobra to defeat ShoWTimE, as you know, just based on accomplishments, I think ShoWTimE is the favorite, but we shall see. I mean, you know, ShoWTimE, I feel like he's one of the he's kind of like the Protoss guy for EU that has been holding it up, because you know, for the large part, EU has been dominated mostly by, in terms of like the top 3 players, you know, two Zergs and 1 Terran, and Clem, Raynor, and Sero. But then if you look at the next couple of guys that you would maybe consider in the 4th or 5th spot, like Hero Marine or Lambo, maybe even the Laser as well, you could throw in there. Max Pax is like the other guy, I would say, for that represents the Protoss hope. So yeah, but for the longest time before Max Pax made it onto the scene, ShoWTimE was kind of the go-to Protoss in the EU scene. And then obviously once Max Pax arrived into the scene and has improved tremendously in the past year or two, now he's the one, along with ShoWTimE, you know, competing to see who is the top Protoss in the EU scene. Alright, in the meantime, wait, was there a lost adept here? Oh wow, just 1 adept. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. He only opened up with 1 gate. So yeah, it looks like both players opened up with 1 gate Stargate. Oh wow, you know what? This has been, I don't know about you guys, but it has been a little bit of a while since I've seen a PvP where it was just Stargate versus Stargate. And it's been even a longer while since I've seen, you know, double Stargate Phoenix play. Usually maybe one player will start transitioning into Twilight Tech. But yeah, this should be interesting. Like, looks like both players are committed into air, especially since KingCobra, he's researching the air attack weapons. Oh wait, oh wait, is that armor? I think that's the armor. So yeah, it looks like KingCobra is gonna be committed into air tech, and looks like ShoWTimE is as well. He's throwing down the 2nd Stargate. Oh man, this is gonna be so fun to watch. Like, it's been a while since I've seen, you know, double Stargate Phoenix play. Like, usually one of them will open up with Blink or something. Maybe one of them will go for Disruptor play, but yeah, this is gonna be awesome. We'll see. You know, it really comes down to the micro, especially in the early game where both players don't have the fleet beacon for the Phoenix range. Now, of course, KingCobra, he's gonna be a little bit late on his 2nd Stargate because he did elect to go for the upgrade first. And yeah, you know, when there's a situation where the Protoss is going for Max Phoenix like this, against a Max Phoenix, you gotta babysit your Phoenixes like crazy. Like, if you lose one, it could snowball so quickly. Like, it can go bad real quick. So you gotta make sure you micro correctly. Let's see here. 9 Phoenix, 10 Phoenix for ShoWTimE versus 7 or 6 right now. Of course, ShoWTimE gonna win this battle as he, of course, opened up with more Stargate. And GG. Wow, that was like I said, it could get really bad real quick. And that was just displayed there. ShoWTimE gonna go up 1-0. Yeah, I think the lesson of the day, guys, is there's a reason why you know, in a situation like this, you more often than not, you see the Protoss go for 2 Stargate Phoenix before getting any upgrades, whether it's the Phoenix range or whether it's the any of the air upgrades, because in the early game, the air upgrades don't really do too much. Like, imagine this: if you had in the early game like 16 Marines with +1 infantry weapons, okay? Think about that. Versus, let's say, 30 Marines with +1 weapons. I mean, you know, of course, not only is the 30 Marines going to win in terms of quantity, but I mean, all of them are getting the +1 means a bit more because they're being given to all the Marines, and that's the same situation here where, you know, the air upgrade is just not really good. It doesn't have much impact in the early game where there's only a handful of Phoenixes. Maybe later in the game where there's like a bunch of Phoenixes and, you know, it adds up over 1 Phoenix over at a time. You know, that's when it really kind of kicks in. In the meantime, you really want to kind of get down that second Stargate and pump out more Phoenixes. Alright, so second map takes place on Data C. And here we go. Let me actually go ahead and change the players. Okay, there we go. Alright, so spawning here at the bottom left, we got our blue Protoss with a quick win last game. Maybe he's going to take another quick win here. It is from Team BIG, ShoWTimE. And spawning here at the top right, we got our red Protoss from Root Gaming. Put your hands together for KingCobra. So maybe you guys don't know, but I also play Protoss as my main race. So I kind of have a soft heart for ShoWTimE. I feel like he's such a great player throughout the years. Has for the most part been consistent. I mean, he has, of course, his highs and lows, but it's not like he goes like super low. Like even in his down years or down seasons, he still relatively competes strongly. And he's such a nice guy. I don't think I've really seen him BM as well, which is always a plus for me. I don't really like players that BM. And yeah, he's just an overall cool guy. If you guys want to watch him, you can of course catch him on the stream. He's one of the more, I guess, frequent streamers over at the EU side, along with players like Hero Marine. And actually I've seen recently Clem actually did a live stream. He doesn't really live stream too much, but it was pretty cool to see him bring out the live stream. Alright, so once again, we're going to have a Stargate versus Stargate, and Looks like ShoWTimE has completely wall. Oh, wait, actually, never mind. He has a wait. Okay, I think that's a complete wall off, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a wall off. On the other side, though, let's see what we have here. Okay, so KingCobra, he's not gonna commit too hard to this as he's getting gateway, it seems. Oh yeah, he is gonna go ahead and... Oh wow. Oh, not the greatest start for KingCobra. Automatically loses a Phoenix there. And that is gonna weaken this push that it seems like KingCobra has up his sleeves. He is throwing down a second gateway as well as a third gateway. The gateway is of course proxied, which will have faster reinforcement point. And oh wow, KingCobra, he's gonna go ahead and start making a wall of shield batteries at the front side, which of course you really need when you're trying to push up a ramp like this. Oh, unfortunately for him, ShoWTimE does scout this with the move out, and this is already gonna be so tough for KingCobra to execute. I don't think he can pull this off. The shield battery is already canceled. ShoWTimE is already has his own shield batteries. He knows what's coming. His Phoenix count is going to be able to just overwhelm KingCobra's. Like, he is not going to catch up on the Phoenix count. I don't think he had any intention to do so, as you know, he didn't continue the Phoenix count or the Phoenix building production. He just made a transition into these stalkers, and these stalkers just not cutting it. The shield battery here is going to go ahead and provide him some extra shield regeneration, and I would say this is it. There's really not a lot of ways in which KingCobra can continue this. He's going to be so far behind it. He's already behind 13 workers, and these Phoenixes can go across the map and pick out more probes in the mineral line. So KingCobra, his 22 workers is going to go down the drain if he lets this go, try to continue into a macro game. So he knows that he has to bust this. It's basically do or die here. There's no transition out of this. And yeah, ShoWTimE, he is going to shut this hard. Looks like we're going to have ourselves a 2-0 for ShoWTimE. And by the way, I was mistaken. Apparently there is a wall here, open wall. Very small, but there is a wall. Not enough for a stalker, but enough for a zealot to fit through, as well as a probe. Alright, more shield batteries on the way, and yeah, with these Void Rays, these Phoenixes, even some stalkers to reinforce. Looks like KingCobra is going to have to retreat. Should expect a GG relatively soon. And there we have it. GG, ShoWTimE. Gonna go ahead and end his group